Hello. We are not going to post a cheeky video with an FAUX news release by Taylor Winters this week because we only recorded one for when Hillary Clinton won the election for President of the United States. That is not what happened, and we are devastated. We are deeply concerned for our country and our friends who are terrified of the negative consequences that may result from this election. It occurs to us that we have been preparing for the show revolution, but we are also preparing for a social and political revolution to come.
There is so much great work still yet to be done, and Sinner Saint Burlesque and the cast of Revolution are committed now more than ever to use our art form as a means of healing, storytelling, and transformation. The show must go on. We all must embrace radical self-care and self-love in order to be ready for the revolution. Here's a few things that we're doing.
I'm spending my time reading as much as I can. And I don't just mean about what's happening in politics, although that is important to keep abreast of everything that sort of both camps of our very divisive country right now are saying. That is important, and I am reading, and I am being informed, and I am keeping abreast of that rhetoric. But I'm also turning a lot to literature, to plays, to pieces of art that have some resonance and some meaning. I've been reading Angels in America a lot this past weekend. And thinking about the ways in which that play encouraged us to do great work in the 90s. And I am looking to those places for inspiration. Like also many people, I'm also reading Harry Potter, because I think it's always important to keep our wands up when we're faced with darkness.
I went to a ritual the Sunday before the election. And part of this ritual was to call in our ancestors and lost loved ones and sit in a circle with the people who were attending and the memories and spirits and energies of these people and kind of have a conversation about where we're at and where the world's at. And the idea of chaos in people's lives came up, and the priestess asked who thrives in chaos and pointed out that children thrive in chaos. And from that we can learn or find comfort, find a way of being in that we can focus on our inner child and the parts of ourselves that can remain playful and curious about the world even in dire circumstances. So at least for the short term, as we move forward, I'm going to be trying to look at things from a more childlike perspective and see where I can go from there.
I've been strengthening my connections with the healers that I rely on and my community, and in particular my elders, with people who have lived through this kind of chaos before multiple times. This is the first time in my lifetime that I'm asking questions about whether or not we can heal from this divide, whether or not we are moving towards extinction, asking big questions like that. And our elders have answered these questions or have at least lived through to survive and to learn to thrive again after. So I'm looking to them to understand resilience better and to find hope in despair.
I'm reminding myself that while the presidential election seems like a huge backslide for us and all the progress that we've been making, I just keep reminding myself that down ticket there were wins that are significant and signify that we are still making some progress. And I'm using that to bolster whenever I feel like I just want to be in despair about what just happened. And I just remind myself, it's still happening. This is a setback, but we will get through.
So the show must go on, and we hope this provided some comfort. We love you.